Nickie Aiken.
Thank you, Mr. Deputy Speaker. If I may, I would ask you to keep this to yourself, but I've always had, and do not tell Andrew Lloyd Webber this, but I've always had a burning ambition to sing Evita, Don't Cry For Me Argentina, on the London Palladium stage. And that is because I've always had a love of the arts and the theatre. It is embedded in me. It's some of my earliest memories of the theatre, going to see a pantomime at the new theatre in Cardiff with my nan. It's a shame that the Honourable Member for Cardiff West is no longer here, and I welcome the fact that he's brought this debate along with my right honourable friend from Solihull, because he will no doubt remember my outstanding stage management of Radyr Comprehensive's The King and I production. And I can therefore tell this House that I am so proud of the West End in my constituency of the cities of London and Westminster. It is the heart of arts and culture in this nation. And I was very proud, again, to have led my first ever Westminster Hall debate on Tuesday, where a number of members in this House spoke on the importance of theatre, live music and cultural venues on local economies. And people members from Glasgow, Cardiff, Liverpool, London, Clapton, Northamptonshire, the West Country, all spoke passionately about the arts and culture sectors in their own constituencies and the importance of it being at the heart of local economies. And what I have learnt, particularly over the last several months of this dreadful crisis, is that theatre and culture plays such an intrinsic part in the ecosystem of the West End. And you take one part away, as the theatres and our marvellous cultural venues like the Royal Albert Hall and the Coliseum and the Royal Opera House, as well as all the theatres, are closed, we see that the heart of the West End has died at the moment. We must get these theatres back, and therefore I would ask the Minister and the whole of the DCMS ministerial team, which I think I will pay tribute to, who have been absolutely outstanding during this crisis and have led the way. We have seen the £1.5 billion support package, which I welcome. We've also seen other brilliant support schemes through the furlough, through the VAT cut, and I would ask that we consider continuing some of these schemes, particularly the VAT after it's to run out, but also look at things like business rates. We do need reform in this country. I would ask that the rate holiday be extended, and at the same time, particularly in my constituency where rateable values are so high, that we look at extending the threshold from 51,000 to 150,000. It is a lot of money, but it would make a huge difference to not just the arts and the cultural sectors, but also retail and many other businesses across central London. Mr. Deputy Speaker, as we move through this dreadful crisis, and this virus we know is not going away, and I absolutely understand that theatres and other venues must stay closed for safety reasons, but as soon as we know that they can open, the industry is in need of a date for stage 5, and so I would ask the Minister that we work with the industry to ensure that we can allow these venues to open at the soonest moment, because we all know the importance to local economies, but more importantly for me, theatre and arts and culture is the soul of our nation, and it is so important for our mental health and well-being. Thank you.